Merhaba, good morning my people. For a long time later we are together again. Videomuzun sesiyle ilgili bir sıkıntımız var. O yüzden yağmurlu bir öğleden sonrasında güneşli bir sabah çektiğim bu videoyu size seslendiriyorum öncelikle. İlerleyen saatlerde bu İngilizce olacak. Evet, bugünkü konumuz consent. What is consent? How we use it? Where we found it? And what could it be? Evet, consent, rıza nedir, ne değildir? Eğer rızamızı alırsak nasıl olur? Alınır mı, verilir mi? Hadi bakalım bu consent'e have a look more insight and what is this or not? Would you like to join me? Let's go outside and try to find how we can find this consent in the wild nature. So, let's come. So, the thing is, the consent is very sensitive on the issue, as we already forgot about it. Before that, the people were asking maybe, or maybe they don't. I don't know, we are just hunting. We were just hunting, we were the hunters. And because of that, the consent is not a word to say it that ages. But now, after a while, now we have freedom. And at the same time, we have the consent. So whenever you want to ask something to someone, you have to think about it, to consider it, not to forget about it. It's very good to ask before you act sometimes, and this is how we're gonna do that. So, whenever we want something to do from someone, it's better to ask her their permissions. Sometimes maybe you don't think about to ask permission for everything. It's not an effective thing that you can do. For example, when I'm getting this symbol flower into a cane, actually, I believe that it's going to be good. But who knows that it is good at the nature or not? Yeah, the fucking thing that we already produced with some pulling, and then now we have a, looks like we have a chance to do with it whatever we want. But actually, what symbol thinks about this? Do you have an idea? What the symbol thinks about this? I don't think so. So, this is the situation. We have to ask the symbols to what they want before we do an action or decision. It's better for the symbols to make a good flowers on them. So let's go and ask your symbols where they wanna be, much more than the rushed. Yeah. Actually, symbols doesn't need to be think about how we are putting because they are flower. But if we are talking about the people who can think about it, and it's better to ask them before we to put them in a somewhere like a group. It's better to send an invitation if they really wants to be in that they can click on, and it's an agreement also. When you have the agreement, it's better than to put them in somewhere with or without a permission, like a consent. So, this is how we power the people much more than to put them in somewhere. Okay? So, it's better to use a link to give them a chance to choice, and also it creates power to them and for us to what we are trying to create, much more than to put anyone to somewhere without any request and consent, and it creates against power sometimes. So It's good to have this kind of stuff into to your mind before you act anything. Ah! So you now have a powerful connections and the peoples in your life to put on into your front. To give these flowers a chance to grow by themselves with the power of the consent. So, my friends, it's better to keep this the same as always. Same. To give